The equine assisted services field, I'm just going to use that big umbrella, is a field that's actually growing a lot. It's very popular. People are becoming aware of the powerful connection horses have with people and how they're able to really help and support us through a lot of our humanness and our human experiences. And so one of the things that sometimes we hear from people is, well, there's so many people doing this. There's a lot, is it even going to work? I mean, am I going to find clients? And you want to talk about lighting two girls on fire. that does it for us. This is it, because we truly believe it's the power of the individual and the importance of cultivating a coaching practice that is unique to your individual personality, your skills, and your values. This is what helps you stand out from the crowd. Janice and I have been in the horse industry and the coaching industry for a lot of years. We keep trying to count them all, but there's a lot of years there. And I have never found an instance where there was a lack of customers, or I felt like I blended in or was overlooked because it's a one size. It's not.
It's not.
The big difference is showing up as you are. And this is a key component that we work as a group and individually with our clients, with our students about, is being your own unique voice, your own unique personality, being an individual in this industry where there are a lot of other people. And this is what helps you stand out from the crowd. We don't believe in there's a cookie cutter approach, that one coaching business needs to look like the next coaching business and the next coaching business. How about coaching business? We celebrate the diversity that our students bring. If you take a look at even Janice's and I's personal individual coaching businesses, they're different. Mm-hmm. And that's what people are looking for. They're looking for you. They're looking for what makes you different. And part of our process in our training program is working with everybody to bring together their skills, their knowledge, their wisdom, their values, their personality, their likes, all of those things together to create a business that is a reflection of them.
They need to be able to use their own strengths,
mm-hmm.
not try to adapt somebody else's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we'll get a student who's very interested in taking this, but they're like, well, I don't know what makes me different. There's nothing special about me. And again, you want to see Janice and I go from 0 to 60 really quick.
Wait a minute. Let's talk.
We help each student discover their passion, their purpose, their message,
their why.
That sets them apart from everybody else. And a big part of that is the passion. People don't get into this industry unless there's some passion there. They don't last long if they do. This is an industry fueled by passion. The love for horses, the love for helping people, the love of nature, the love for bringing all that together in a really empowering session. And it doesn't matter if you don't have the coaching experience. We teach that. What you do have and what you bring individually cannot be taught, and that's who you are. And so Janice and I are really committed in our program to helping our students, if they're not aware of it, to unearth that.
We have students that don't have a lot of horse experience.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. We teach that too.
We do, absolutely. So our program is designed to empower you to build your own unique coaching practice. We would provide the tools and the resources and the knowledge and the experience and the support. But we help you define what that looks like for you.
In the last video, we talked about meeting the clients where they're at. Mm-hmm. We meet our students where they're at.
Well, our students are our clients, right? Yeah. We carry that through. One of the key components about standing out in the crowd is that you leverage your distinct knowledge and skills. So whether you have experience in equine behavior, mindfulness techniques, or leadership development, we help you incorporate those into your business. And we even have clients or students, excuse me, the word's interchangeable there. We even have students who enter into the program really unsure. And we're going to share one of their stories with you here in a minute. She knew she wanted to do this, but didn't know what it looked like or didn't know what it was going to be. She just felt it wasn't a nudge. It was like a nag. It was like nagging at you to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. You've got to do this. And it was like her soul was restless and let her slow down. We're going to share her story here in a minute. And it's interesting. There's so many students that go through this process and they think, wow, I didn't think I had anything to offer. I thought I just wanted to do this because it had horses involved element in it. And that's a good place to start. But by the end of the course, you really discover some key elements of yourself that you bring to the table that other people are looking for. And you'll hear Janice and I say a lot of times, especially when students say, well, I don't have that much experience. One of the things we love to say and love to share is that all you have to be is one step in front of somebody else to turn around and offer your hand. Years of experience will come as you do this. When you're starting out, you just need to be a step or two ahead and be willing to turn around and offer your hand and say, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I can help you. And let them engage with
Yeah, you just have to take that step.
you. Mm-hmm.
One of the things that, like Diana said, would really help the students discover their own unique traits and their own personalities and what it is that they truly have to offer. Well, they are an author. They're an author of their own business and their own story, right? So what it is that they truly have to offer and how to show up authentically, right? We've all had teachers or business people that we've worked with that you can tell that they're just playing a part, right? And unfortunately, I think maybe some people out there in the business may just be playing the part. They may be playing the role. This is a little bit different because in order to have that trilogy of connection, you have to show up authentically. Your client needs the space to show up authentically, to be seen and heard and noticed. And you as the coach as well need to show up authentically. We had a beautiful student that came to the course. She was in our first class and was a therapist, amazing therapist, didn't have a lot of horse experience and was a little bit unsure. She just had seen amazing results from other people working with the horses and getting to witness some of that, and just knew she wanted to bring that into her practice somehow. So watching her grow has just been such a beautiful, beautiful journey. I get so excited. It's been truly exciting to witness her growth. And she has an amazing therapy practice where she does equine sessions now. She's actually living on a ranch and has an amazing office and has access to horses in different places. She's facilitating different groups with other therapists. And it's just, she's amazing, but she's stayed true to who she is. And she's brought it in a way that resonates with her. She's built the partnership with the horses. She's learned how to connect with them. And she's the coolest thing is, she already had an existing business. Mm-hmm. And she's figured out how to add this into what she has. And that's the beautiful thing that what we teach, right? If you have an existing yoga practice, you bring the horses right in, horses and yoga. We watch people do it. It's incredible. But to still be able to be yourself and just slide it right in. It's beautiful to watch. And she's doing such an amazing job. We're both so proud of her. And just to get to witness what she's doing. And she's come up with just amazing things. But here's the coolest part. She is reaching her clients sooner than she was just in her therapy practice. And she's an amazing therapist. I know firsthand what an amazing therapist she is. But that added force part in there, you can reach the clients quicker and a deeper level.
Yeah. She witnesses that all the time. And she's multi-state.
She is.
She works in California and Arizona with the horses.
It's really cool.
It's awesome to see that and see her work. She's touched a lot of people.
And it's
the horses.
It's a testament as well about not having the horse experience because she didn't, and not having her own horse or a horse to work with, right? But she's figured it out. She's found horses to work with, and she's becoming an amazing horsewoman as well. And
that's a question we get a lot. Do I need to have horses? We, Janice and I firmly believe, no, you don't need to have your own horse. There are a variety of ways to do this work with horses that are not your own. And we spend a lot of time with non-horse owners throughout the course, teaching them how to do this. And I think a recent story from a recent graduate of the program, she was the one I was mentioning. I'll tell you her story in a few minutes. She started this program. She was just super excited. She's like, I don't have horse experience. I don't own a horse. I just really want to do this work. I just feel like this is the work I'm meant to do. And so she entered into the program and into the training with a lot of hope and a lot of faith and a lot of trust that things would happen. And we watched her go through the program, and she would run up against this, well, I don't have horse and I don't have horse experience. And we kind of saw her struggle with that back and forth a little bit throughout the session. And it was after the retreat, and one of our calls after the retreat, she just blew us both away. Up through the retreat, which is about 3/4 of the way through the program, 2/3 of the way program, somewhere like that. She didn't have a horse to work with. She wasn't sure where she was going to find a horse. Sometimes it seemed like it was a little overwhelming.
The doubts came in.
Oh, the doubts kicked in big time for sure. And one of the calls right after, I think it was the week after maybe, the retreat, she'd been home for like 3 or 4 days or a week or something like that. She had on the call and she was just saying, yeah, I went down to the barn that was by my house and I met this trainer and I'm taking lessons now. And she's done some sessions with me because our coaches do case studies at the end of, to achieve their certification and to graduate. So she's done my case studies and she loved the work and we're of like mind, and she's going to let me lease her horses. And she's calling me now if she needs me to go down to the barn to check on the horses because she's a little bit late. And we were just floored because not even a week before, she had no idea where she was going to find horses, how that was going to work. Why would anybody let her work with horses? Because she didn't have a lot of horse experience. And I tell you what, she just has been on fire since then.
Oh, it's so cool.
We're so super excited. These are examples of women, well, both of these cases, they are women, but of students who have not let the doubts, not let the fears, not let the I don't haves get in the way. They follow their heart. And this really leads into this, helping our clients stand out from the crowd, because when you come in with heart and passion, you will stand out from the crowd. And through the Freedom Ways coach training program, we work one-on-one with you very specifically to bring this all out so that by the time you have arrived at graduation, it is possible for you to stand out immediately from the crowd from step one. It does require commitment on your side.
You know, during the course, when somebody enters and takes our course, a big part of that is their own personal development, personal self-growth.
That's true.
Because we can't do this work if we're not willing to push through our own fears and our own healing, our own transformations. And watching the students go from the beginning of the course to gaining the self-esteem, gaining the confidence, a lot of times healing some old wounds, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's another thing that really sets us apart, is being able to support them through that and having that understanding. They grow so much during the course that, you know, even this one that Diana just shared the story with you, when those doubts come in, she had gained so much growth earlier on the course, but that growth overrode the growth in her passion, overrode any doubts that they weren't able to breathe. You know, they maybe have peaked. Hello, I'm here. But she was able to shut them back out. And it's so incredible to just to witness it.
It is.
Proud moms.
Yeah. Janice and I are really proud of the program we've created. The Freedom Way Equine Assisted Coach Training Program is a phenomenal program. It has our heart, it has our soul. It has a lot of the things that we were looking for when we were looking to enter the industry that we couldn't find.
No, neither one of us could be in a box.
No, we don't do good in boxes. So this is what makes the Freedom Way outstanding in our field. These are 5 of the really important elements. Horses, seeing horses as sentient partner. The trilogy of connection. Understanding equine communication. Meeting clients where they are. And helping our coaches stand out from the crowd. These are some fundamental pieces that have not just a lot of passion from us behind them, but a lot of validity, a lot of knowledge. Our commitment to our students is, if you put in the time, we will provide you and help you discover all those things about yourself that you will need to be outstanding.
So thanks for joining us for the last 5 days.
If you're curious about becoming an equine assisted coach, if this is something that is of interest to you, we would love to invite you to come out to the website, freedomwayequinecoaching.com. Take a look around. We offer, right now we're offering the level 1 course twice a year, spring and a fall course. So whenever you're seeing this video, there's another one coming up sometime soon in the future. And we would love to have you join us. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. Janice and I are very accessible. We're real people. And we'd love to talk with people about the industry and answer any questions that you have. So we hope to see you in the arena with us one day.
We do.